For us, we sell toys and trains throughout the year, but as far as trains go, and the railway ANA and everything to do with model railways, the peak of our year is Trains Galore, which is a sale that we hold in December, and it is now in its, I can't do the maths, I think 28th or 29th year, but it started in 1986 at Christie's, and was started by a wonderful character who sadly just died this year, aged 80, a chap called Tom Rose, who was also a director of Christie's, and he had the vision to start this special annual event all those years ago. And we have, since Christie stopped selling toys and trains in 2007, we've been privileged to continue it. And it has been a great success. We offer an amazing range of pieces, everything this year from the very dawn of steam locomotion, a beautiful drawing instrument set in a shagreen case, presented to Richard Trevithick in 1803 by his business partner, as any steam enthusiast will know, was one of the first people to succeed in building a working steam locomotive, and was famous for introducing the concept of high pressure steam. He also built road engines, but these weren't quite as successful, and this is where this particular instrument set comes from. And it's worth considerably more than a normal one. We've got it in an estimate of £1,500. The other extreme, we have something else from the dawn of a very great name, which is the Trying Company, which became what's today Hornby Railways. In its earliest days, it took over the firm of Rovex in 1951, and Rovex was founded by a chap called Alexander Venezian, and we have his personal property in the sale, which a relative discovered in a trunk, including some spectacularly rare early locomotives of the roller-bearing pickup type, and early documentation all about the company, with letters from Venezian to Marks and Spencer's about their business affairs, because he made cars for them, and also a letter from Philip Ullman of Metoy. Of course, Metoy became famous for producing corgi toys from 1956 onwards, and Ullman was the man who set up the company after he fled from Germany. One of the best things in the sale is, strangely enough, the rustiest, which is a fantastic Schirner 3.5-inch gauge locomotive, which appeared in the Bassett Loke catalogue in 1903. It's a very attractive Wainwright D, which has a very attractive wavy splasher over the wheels, and in pristine condition today would probably fetch well in excess of £10,000 or £15,000. The last one I saw actually was a fully restored one, which was offered at Christie's in 1989, and that was then offered at £20,000 to £30,000. And this particular one, however, has been in a garden shed probably for 50 or 60 years, so there's not a lot of paint on it, but it has a tremendous sculptural quality and charm, even as it is, because when you read the motoring press you hear about wonderful barn finds of magnificent old Rollses or something that's been tucked away. Well, this is our equivalent, a barn find.